Humble to be here on episode 19 of JPJ Health and Wellness. Um, Starting out right from the jump, um, today I took a rest day. Um, so it gave me time to think uh, about how rest days will look in the near future, give or take a week or two, give or take. Um, Before the beginning of July for sure. By the beginning of the next week at earliest. Um, I hope to be more active on my rest days, aka strength training, core training. Um, Trying to do a all around body workout um, on my rest days. Um, so there's that. And on my um, every other day, that's not a rest day. So rest day, blank, rest day. In between, right down the middle, I do want to continue to practice and boost my cardio as far as I can take it. Doing not the minimum, but the maximum within contentment of cardio um, based on my wellness um, and how my body has responded the first 3 weeks of cardio training. Um, so that looks like um, my 2 laps, half a mile, a quarter of a mile total running, jogging with pace, um, and a quarter mile of walking. Um, and all of this um, in totality, my rest days have given me time to feel the emotions and the areas that I need to sink deeper into. Each and every time I do train, mostly on my cardio days, because that's what I believe is going to be the more difficult part of my training regimen as of now. Um, Simply because I have high aspirations for my cardio and high hopes for where I want it to be um, in due time, right? Not rushing it in pursuit of little accomplishments and little goals on the way to reaching a certain peak. And if that peak plateaus, then mixing it and jumbling it up, my training, which I'll be well aware of in terms of my mental wellness. Um, and I'm blessed to be um, good at mixing up my training. I don't believe my core workouts will be as um, intense as my cardio training. And my cardio training is at a content place. So I'm able to navigate if I'm feeling like I'm looking back or comparing it, which I don't believe is without a shadow of a doubt the case at all. Or more importantly, what I'm paying attention to is the angst that I feel leading up to, throughout, and after my run. So I believe I'm setting a good pace for myself right now. I'm very patient with my training process. I'm in no rush. Everything in due time. It's something I love to do, so it's something I am innately patient with. I'm sure as I continue to chip away with consistency, progress will come, right? Um, but right now, I'm paying attention to each and every day that I train, the feelings that I feel, and maneuvering, you know, weaving and bobbing to the rhythm of my um, intentions and um, what my what I'm sowing right now, right? What I'm reaping from uh, the discipline I have around my wellness right now, um, right? So there's that. And to talk a little bit more about my wellness, I think it's very important. Uh, a rest day like this, all I could think about in terms of my health and wellness is the wellness aspect, right? Am I taking the day off to rest and give my body the proper fuel and recovery to operate at its peak the next time I train? And I believe I am. Um, and I'll do so with uh, separately, but in unison, right? Cardio and training days, and just like a DNA strand, um, looping back and forth, um, and I'm going right down the middle. I'm just an observer of, uh, you know, the paths crossing as I take my rest days and do strength training, and as I do cardio training, I'm meeting right in the middle of where they latch onto each other, and I make my decisions based off of that intuitively, right? And I believe that wellness is the unlock for me, my mental wealth and mental health, right? Am I staying disciplined? Is what I'm doing to recover, is what I'm doing training wise, is what I'm doing cardio wise sustainable? And if it's not, move into sustainability, adapt and adjust as fluidly and as swift as possible. That's what I am currently, how I operate um, as a person who has been doing this for a very long time. I don't discredit myself. Um, that uh, that not title, absolutely not. That knowledge, all right. I now have knowledge of self while I train, as well as just knowledge of self. Period. Which flows into all other aspects of my life, doing what I love to do, and being one of the things I love to do and training. Um, uh, I don't do what I don't love to do, but I do just enough, right, to um, remain content and to build something sustainable and consistent off of, not something that will wither away with a rushed and poor, destructive foundation. That's not what I'm about. Um, it's how I've always been. And now that it's coming from my subconscious and making these thoughts in terms of my health and wellness, more importantly, the wellness, what I'm speaking about right now, conscious, right? Um, that's where I'm operating from. And this is just the beginning of the journey. Um, Today's rest day was well spent. Um, very grateful for my rest and recovery days. God knows that when I'm able to do more, um, more responsibilities will come along. Um, but resting and recovering, to me, are even, I don't dare say it, it's just the flat out truth of my experience, more important than the day's training. Um, these are the days that build mental fortitude. Am I able to be still um, in the middle of chaos and turmoil and pain, um, training? Am I able to stay content and remove all the stressors by doing what I love and doing it sustainably, consistently, with awareness around moments in time and doing it to its best potential, leaving nothing untapped. Um, that's absolutely where I stand. And this is episode 19 of JPJ Health and Wellness. Peace.